Hey everyone, welcome to this pick-a-card reading. I thought I would tap into the energy of these cards for you today and let's see what shows up. So you have three options in front of you. We have the 7 or 8 pointed star. This to me is Babylon energy. We have the cowrie shells for deck 2. And we have a lovely crow feather for deck 3. So taking a deep breath, this is a timeless reading, meaning at whatever point you come here, this is exactly what you need. Obviously, not all messages may resonate with everyone. That's okay. Take what you will, leave what you want. Taking a deep breath in, tuning into these 3 piles, these 3 options, and allowing yourself to choose, because the choice is yours. And let's get into the readings. Okay, deck 1, have your cards here and let's see what shows up. First, we're going to just check this ruin. Ooh, you have Rado. The energy of the journey. That journey that, oftentimes can seem really daunting and maybe leaves you wondering, what am I even doing here? But, it's all part of this life experience. It's about the hero's journey. So let's see what the cards say. Oh, you got another ruin right off the bat. You have the ruin of Degas with the shift card. So something inside is wanting to shift. You're like almost maybe at a crossroads and you're not sure the direction you want to take because I think you're really thinking about money. Oh, interesting. Ooh, and I love how we almost have like this color gradient here going on with these cards for you today. So we have shift. It's like, I feel here you are being asked to really take a step into the life path that you feel called, your journey, your purpose, dare I say. But this is like more than just your true will and, your soul's purpose. This is, I think, specifically around like your material world, life purpose, the things that you're wanting to birth into reality, and you've been maybe playing small and not really tapping into your gifts, your abilities, the things that light you up, your passions, because you have a worry about what the money's going to be looking like. But look at these next 2 cards you have. Good fortune, meaning you're going to have a raining of blessings on you, but no matter what you choose here, okay? And you're going to have affluence. You are going to be, in this place of you as the center point, radiating out such a powerful, energy to the rest of the universe, the rest of the world. This is like the whole globe and all the different souls interconnected there that are calling for you specifically. So we have 9, we have 13, and we have 5. So there's a bit of this energy here with the 9 of the Hermit card, that which holds that light. Degas is like this energy of like a dawning day. So this light shining forth, like that is you, okay? With key 13, ooh, that's the death card. With death, and we're going to be talking about death. I'll be sharing a video actually here on the death card. So you might want to check it out on the channel in the Explore the Tarot series. That with this death, there does come a time where you have to sacrifice something. It's about letting yourself completely go into the unknown, knowing that with that, or at least having the faith, because you may not know, but having the faith that with that relinquishing of control, all this good fortune and the next steps can come to you. You are, many of you probably are with this 5, like that Hierophant energy, a spiritual teacher, someone who's like in that wisdom space. Again, Hermit and Hierophant on both sides. That just means to me, you have a very influential energy with you when it comes to the gifts and your abilities, especially tied to spiritual aspects on this physical plane. Okay, so Let's see some tarot here. Tarot. We'll pull maybe a couple of these both cards for you. And yeah, what's holding you? What's holding you, I guess, is my question. So you have the Six of Discs here, the Success card. It's like you have a fear of success, which is such a weird energy, like not as a judgment to you, but you know, it's like one of those things you don't really think of. Of course, everyone wants to be successful, right? That's not always the case. What are the things that you are fearing around your success? We have Luna in Taurus. We've just stepped out of the new moon in Taurus. So you may still want to pull on some of that energy of new moon, of intention, or whatever new moon's coming to you. Whatever this is, there's a very deeper concept here, where, like, that goes into the astral realm that you can tap into to help shift those fears of success. We have the Magus card, key 1 here. So to me, this just is proof that, like, you are this magician. You are the creator of your reality. You are learning and have, like, quite a gift already to tap into the elements to then manifest the things you want. So draw upon those 5 elements, fire, earth, water, air, spirit, to create this, like, 6th element, I want to say, that is you, okay? So that you can overcome these fears and really step into, success, step into your gifts, step into that wealth, that abundance, that affluence that is so calling you. And we have the Knight of Discs here as well. What I'm hearing with this one right now is, like, stop and smell the roses. Like, can you just recognize this light that you are, this power that you are, all the work you've put in your lifetime and lifetimes before? Can you just recognize how much victory, I guess, you've had with that? I love, like, the yellow kind of sun that's emitting from the disc that he is holding, his shield, and his mask is down, right? Like, he's taken a rest. His weapon is sort of put down. His horse is grazing on the grass and the wheat below. There's just something here that really wants to, I guess, teach you, remind you that you can just pause. It doesn't always have to be about work. Even success isn't always about, like, all the hard work, okay? It can be as simple as just trusting your journey. So we're going to call to that energy of Rado, of this journey that is your path, your life path. Just letting the vibration of the words just touch you, touch your heart. You can take a deep breath in here and letting it go. Rado. 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 Just breathing that in. Let's see what animals want to come through for you today as you go through this energy. Oh, okay, so we have the Fish card tied completely to that energy of Noon, which is the Death card. So the surrender yet the rebirth. Okay, I'm just thinking about like salmon and how they go up the river to give birth. You know, like they have to go through this very treacherous sort of journey. They swim upstream. Like, it's so, I don't know, it's kind of inconceivable in a way to think, why would they do that? But there's something intuitively guiding them, right? With that being said, there might be things guiding you that you're kind of like wondering, like, I mean, especially when you look at other people who've been maybe quote unquote successful or doing the things that you want to do, is you're looking and you're like, okay, and I want to say this kind of goes two ways. like you're watching them and you're like, oh, I should do it like that because that's what everyone else is doing. But like something inside you is guiding you otherwise. And then there's also the lens of like, maybe you're wanting to like just do the thing that seems like the easiest, but everyone else is like, you're witnessing the energy flow of others that are kind of like wanting to collectively pull you in and swim upstream, like they're guiding you. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm feeling a bit of like this twofold energy with this card. This might be you surrendering whichever one is the one that you are operating from primarily and trying something different. This moon, this Yesodian, like kind of like watery energy just shows how intuitively gifted that you are. So can you just explore that and trust? You also have the cheetah. So I love how you have like a alternating kind of like fire energy here. And what I'm seeing with the cheetah is almost this like hunt alone. So this could be the sign for some of you then to recognize this swimming upstream, going with the flow versus, or like going with everyone else, I guess, kind of. That it's time to hunt for yourself. Take the information intuitively that aligns based on your womb space, based on your sacral, like yes or no. And then this fire is going to be that action that gets you towards this energy of like, I want to say completion, for whatever reason that word wanted to come. So let's check these other little cards. Is there something else here? What of this deck does deck 1 folks need to know that would be of benefit from them, from their angels, feeling like ancestors? What is that, ancestors? Okay, this one's sticking out. Felicitus, the power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. So we're going to call on that energy. Your ancestors want to bless you with luck, serendipity, these sort of events that like you could never orchestrate on your own. Like, you know, talking with a friend yesterday, she was sharing about how she met her, or actually not even how she met her partner at the time, but rather how she ended up being in a house in a foreign country, because a friend had the keys to this place, and it turns out it was like the house of the sister of her future husband. Like weird stuff like that. That's stuff that you cannot plan. To me, this is the part of the journey. So this symbol here is drawing forth to you this energy of luck, of serendipitous events, of synchronicity beyond your wildest dreams, because that is part of your journey. That is how life is meant to play. And you have an Angel of Abundance card here. It says, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So with that being said, I just wanted to tie it back to the magician. I feel like you have a very powerful sense of self, and how you can impact the reality around you. This is saying, I'm going to read what the card says, the key to manifesting quickly. So the key to being this magician is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So for those of you who are really wanting to tap into this and redirect the energy towards all this amazing good fortune, serendipity, affluence, the ability to tap into your success, whatever that looks like for you, exercising, finding ways to increase your energy, eating foods that really draw upon the sunlight that it absorbs. So like natural foods, not processed foods, and then doing that exercise. This is what I'm finding. If I ever feel stuck and I'm not sure what to do in my life, or I'm feeling like I'm having a little bit of inaction work-wise, or just, with my thought process, I will go and just hop on the rower. I will go for a run, do something physical. It doesn't need to be intense, but do something that you enjoy, right? That's what this card's saying. It could be going out for a walk. Like, walking every day, I think, is very, very important. If you can manage that in your schedule, great. But finding the ways that are fun and easy for you, it's going to help you to tap into your manifestation power. Whew. Okay, I feel like that is it for this message. May you be guided. May your ancestors and angels, those beings of the light, we'll call upon the Hermit, the Death card, and the Hierophant to support you as you tap into your magician power. Whew. Thanks, you guys, and until the next time. Hello, Deck 2, the cowrie-shelled pickers, Oceans with you, and we're going to see what the cards have to say. But let's also see what the Ruin says. Ooh, Ewo. So there's something here I'm seeing around focus for you today. Let's see what the cards say. And what is it you're focusing on? It's interesting. This kind of is tying to like deck 1 as well. So maybe you were pulled there. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. I love how there's like ties between card readings. We have lucky. We have psychic. And we have courage. 47, 48, 37. Okay. I'll put this over here. So, it's interesting because I'm kind of feeling like these two energies of luck and courage are kind of like opposites. Okay? This is you in the middle, this like psychic energy, this being that can disseminate their knowing and tap into the energies that are surrounding them through their focus. See how it's kind of like this bifurcated sphere, if I could call it that? It's like the point of perception is like kind of like looking at both courage and what it means to have courage and luck. In a way, those are two opposite things. I love 47, 37. They're 10 apart. That could be seen as like 10 of the tree of life. So 10 spheres, like almost a whole other world, dare I say, or way of being. So where is it that you are focusing your energy on? Do you think you're just lucky? When, someone like, oh, I'm just lucky. One way I kind of like, I guess, shift out of that is saying I'm blessed. Because it takes courage for us to live life in a way that really allows the universe to gift to us and to be open to receive it. Not that luck is bad or like less than, in the last reading, luck did come up. But it's something here, I feel like, that when I'm hearing, I guess, your guides or whatever it's saying, stop putting it to luck. Stop minimizing the awesome things that are happening for you or the things you're perceiving with your psychic abilities or with the things that you're picking up on intuitively. Recognize that it takes courage. I love how we have a thunderbolt here. I'm seeing that like kind of flaming sword energy, and that actually birthed the tree of life, brought the energy from the top of the tree down into the physical form. So there's something more here about you that we're going to pull some cards on. We'll pull some tarot and see what the cards say. What does deck 2 need to hear around this? Okay, well, we got this card here first. Okay. So you have the 10 of dis, wealth, and you have the 7 of dis, which is failure. Almost like, again, these opposing energies. This is the tree of life I was talking about. This is that thunderbolt of energy that bursts that. It takes courage to create a life of abundance, a life of wealth, a life that you feel is gold. So I'm not just talking about money here, you guys. I'm talking about something more. Because, you know, the tree of life has aspects of it that, like 4 different levels, if we could call it, where it's like from the more material to the more profound, spiritual, dynamic, kind of like not fixated. Okay, it's sort of like a wave of energy. When we think in this place of, oh, I'm going to rely on my luck, maybe you've been like buying like lottery cards or tickets or trying to go gamble and like play your luck. 7 of Dis. There's going to be teachable moments in that. We have Saturn in Taurus with this card. So karma, teacher, sometimes kind of intense. And also 7 being Netzach, which is kind of the green energy of this card anyway. This can lead to, you know, you're kind of like following after your desires a little too much here. So there's needing to be a refocusing of your energy, a refocusing of your attention. You have the Hierophant card, key 5 here. So there's something about this sense of, again, your ability to tap into both, I guess I want to say the intermediate, which is kind of what this papal figure is. It's like this intermediate between the earth and spirit, holding a key. I love how we have that similar kind of shape here. It's almost like here you've developed something. You are on the path of developing something once you can kind of shift out of this, okay, desirous material focus of your luck to, I'm a blessed being, I have gifts, it takes courage to walk this life, to tap into being this intermediary of spirit and the earth, the embodiment of everything that has existed in terms of teaching across like time. You know, teachings, I'm saying like the different spiritual religious teachings, the mysteries, the knowledge that has been gathered and sent forth. So maybe you're feeling called to take like a course or to start developing your like priestess or priesthood capabilities, learning about initiation. Like these are some of the words that are just coming through. It takes courage. It takes courage, and it has such a high value in it that you will be blessed. Okay. Let's see the animals that want to come through. And what else is being shared here? Now this focus. Maybe this transition into this new way. We have tiger, a fiery energy, and to me that's like a snow tiger, a white tiger. Oh, I'm sniffling. I think it's the incense, you guys. It's like right in my face. Then we have the eagle, an air energy. Yeah, so like you are definitely like this powerful being, a powerful being that can go for what he or she or they want. And the love of spirit. When I see the eagle, I think love of spirit. I think of that support. And it's like you have 2 predator animals here. One on the earth that will rip you apart, and one in the air, in the sky, that will rip you apart. So there's this like balance here of this energy. What else? I'm going to pull this star card. What does it say? The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Oh, weird. This is like the same as what the other deck 1 had. So not the same card, but same thing around luck and serendipity. I guess what I want to say is that you can't like make things like luck, quote unquote luck. I just love going like quotation marks, you guys. I think I do that way too much. But you can't make this happen based on your desires. It has to be, serendipity comes from something beyond yourself, okay? Serendipity comes from you being in this sort of like map or blueprint of life, which is divinely guided anyway. Love how the symbol of the star is kind of like similar to the star emitting from the Hierophant card. I feel we're going to pull an Angel of Abundance card for you because I'm just kind of getting the sense of like maybe financially things are just a bit challenging for you. It's like you've been like wishing upon a star a lot and like continually asking based on this 7 Netzach desire energy, but it's like not working. We'll pull an Angel of Abundance card and see what it says for you. You know, when we focus on the things that aren't working, especially financially, it like, yeah, it doesn't really work, is what I want to say with that. Like, it just leads to more stress. Ooh. So the card on top is Gratitude List. I should read it to you, actually, before I put it down. It says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So, I mean, yeah, that makes total sense with that question of like, what's something you can do, or how can you kind of exist in your life to take you away from the sense of failure, sense of lack, poverty, and that is simply being grateful. I was listening to a video the other day, and he was saying, like, make a gratitude list of 500 things. Write out a list of 500 things. It might take you a while, but that can really shift energy. I don't think you need to go that intense if time is a thing. But the reason for that, I think, number is when you get into that state of, like, just literally getting lost in gratitude, then the worries, they basically dissipate. Refocusing your energy. Ewell. We're going to call to the energy of Ewell here by simply just vibrating it to support you with where are you putting your attention? Where are you dividing yourself? Where are you not recognizing this point of who you actually are? This powerful creator and this gifted Hierophant. So I'll invite you to just take a deep breath in here. And letting it go. As you hear the vibration of Ewell. 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 There's so many things to be grateful for, you guys. A question I like to ask, and what I'll sit with is, how did I become so wealthy? How did I become so prosperous? And I'll just repeat that question and look around the room or wherever it is I'm at and just let the answers come. Let the awareness come as my eyes land on something or my mind kind of wanders to a thought. How did I become so wealthy? And yeah, all the best, you guys. And I'll see you in another reading. Until then. Hey, deck 3, have your cards, your rune here. So you chose the crow's feather. And yeah, crows have been active recently, the raven. Let's see what the cards and the runes and all the things have to say for you today. So we have Uras. We got like an element of like money and abundance, wealth kind of flowing through the readings today. So that's kind of fascinating. This rune is considered like a powerful rune because it's that which is represented by the bull. It's connected to the cattle, that which provided like life to the ancient peoples. We have the card veiled here. We have home. So I'm feeling a very like Taurus energy here. Oh my gosh, and then we have power. Okay, with Hathor's horns. So there's definitely something here around I feel like there's something here, maybe you're not really allowing yourself to see around your home, maybe around the power dynamics, around even how like money is being held in your financial place, in your, I guess, partnership, if you have a partner. This is going to be a reading to, hopefully we'll call the energy of Uraz at some point here, but something you're going to be asked to really lift the veil, or allow yourself at least to see what needs to be seen. Because, you know, when this first came out, I was thinking how like the seers and a lot of prophetess energy would be like veiled and cover the eyes so that they could go inside, return back to the internal world, which is technically the home, right? Helps us connect to what we need to see, what we need to know, and thus connecting to our power. But there's like a disconnect here. So we'll pull some cards and see what wants to come through. Because I also identify this card as like a healing card. Or a healing rune, sorry. Okay, what tarot wants to come out for deck 3? So we have defeat with the 5 of Swords. This one's sticking out. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have like a feminine energy. And it's like, yeah, I feel like you're probably in like a partnership or something. Maybe you're feeling like an imbalance about like finances, an imbalance of power. I love how she's got the horns on her head, the Queen of Dis. Like there's definitely an energy of power here, right? This Hathor energy, this energy of fertility. Maybe you've been like, I wanted to say demonized for the things you believe or the things you want, that which you want to kind of birth into reality. And it's coming from home, it's coming from family, it's coming from whatever. And you're continually kind of hiding your gifts, you're continually hiding from seeing the truth of your power, and you're feeling the sense of defeat. Oh, you have the Magus card. Deck 1 also had the Magus card, you guys. So, I don't know, maybe you were feeling called to something there. This energy of the Magician, that is something, actually what I'm hearing, seeing is it's almost like you're looking for someone to save you out of your situation. Like this I'm seeing is almost like a soulmate energy to get you out of the situation you're in. So you can leave the home. So you can leave the place of feeling defeated in your lack of power. So you can almost just shift where things are difficult. But like, I want to just say that this person doesn't exist in the way that you think they will. Okay? Don't put someone on a pedestal. Don't put spiritual teachers or partners or whoever that are coming across your path on a pedestal, because they are just like you. They too are learning, and they too have developed the keys to tap into the elements. We have the home here with the 4 cross points. To me, that is really highlighting the 4 directions. So there's something about the elements here for you as well. Okay. going to call these animal cards in and see. Something just maybe you can call upon to like step into your power, set boundaries. Boundaries is definitely something I'm like sensing. Okay, animal. Ooh. It would be funny if it was a crow or something. Oh, you got the cheetah as well. So the cheetah energy coming through to support you. Oh man, I love how this came on up with the feminine energy. The cosmic egg, like that energy that birthed all of existence. Yeah, I'm really feeling like many of you are this like really highly feminine energy. Like maybe you don't feel like you're like, oh, you know, woman, but like you have the intuitive gift. I see the snake here and I'm thinking like Eve. I'm thinking all the damnation that the snake, the feminine, has gone through in its lifetime because of the gifts, because of their power, their ability to rule on this physical plane, the ability to even build a home and tap into their healing gifts. All of this stuff has been like overpowered by the masculine. You know, this doesn't just mean men. Like I could say like the patriarchy. It's like these concepts of masculinity that try to overpower, and it's not really the ideal because we lack balance then, right? But it's like this is going deeper than just you and this sense that you've put this masculine on a pedestal or seen them as your savior. This goes into like deeper ancestral ties to the feminine masculine link, and also our collective humanity's birth and evolution. So there's something about this egg waking up for you. We're going to call to Uraz now to just tap into that serpent power within you, the knowledge within you, your ability to heal, your ability to go for the things you want and to rule. So taking just a moment here, whether your eyes are opened or closed, inviting you to take a deep breath in and letting it go as we call to that energy of Uraz. 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 Just breathing that in. I'm going to pull one of these cards. Ooh, I wanted to say I got these cards from a friend of mine. I think she runs another tarot card channel. Well, I wouldn't really call this my channel, tarot card channel, but you know, I like doing readings. But yeah, Maggie Walker Tarot, if you ever want to check her out, thank you for these black cards. But you have the Mystic Star, Babylon Star here. Yeah, there could be definitely a link between deck 1 for you, deck 3. But it says harmony in the home and great friendships. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect to read that there. You know, it's not like I haven't pulled this card before. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Oh my gosh, I love this because Babylon to me, which is this mystic star, this seven-pointed star, she is the reason for me personally in my journey I opened up to my power. And especially my power within the old story of like imbalance of power with the church, with masculinity, because I felt like that energy of Lilith and Eve and not being able to be myself as a woman. So I tuned into that seven-pointed star, tuning into Babylon. That's kind of like a lot of why I would say my life has shifted. And so there can be harmony. There can be this balance of power. There can be this balance of power internally and externally. You don't have to work with the goddess Babylon, the red goddess. It can be through any other feminine energy. But there definitely is something here about shadow that needs to be brought to light. And so the shadow work, which Babylon and a lot of the other goddesses, kind of like dark goddesses, can help with. I did write a book, kind of like channeled messages from Babylon. If you'd like to check it out, it's filled with just like a handful of rituals, kind of exercises that you can use to tap into that power. The link is in the description. I believe it's called Living the Great Mystery, Words from Babylon. So if you'd like to check it out, I invite you to do so. We're going to pull an Angel of Abundance card. Ooh. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Do the work. And to me, with that, I'm saying or hearing that word of ritual, making the intent and connecting. It takes time. It doesn't have to be difficult, but it may require you to start, doing things like a full moon or new moon ritual. It might require you to start looking at your life honestly. You have to put time in. You can't get caught up in the busyness of your home life and use that as a distraction. Okay, I'm talking to you mothers, wives, daughters who are constantly helping everyone else and not focusing on their own. Okay? That just can't happen anymore. You have to go for what you want. You have this fire inside of you. You have spirit inside of you. And so calling all those energies for you today, those guides and ancestors that want to support you within this process of healing and tapping into your power. And obviously, let me know in the comments. Does this resonate or not? What's showing up for you? If you'd like to join the membership on this channel, you can hit the join button. I offer all sorts of different support and opportunities for people to take part in rituals online, ongoing card readings for your week, and just sharing the energy of love and abundance and possibility. So I invite you to hit the join button, hit subscribe, share this video if you think there's someone that you think would like to hear or needs this guidance today. And I will see you all in another video. Until then.